My thoughts are one of delirium, if you like. You know, we knew that our team has got that performance in them. We knew that. We haven't seen it for a little while. They were losing their confidence a little bit, and we needed to turn it around as quickly as we could. And you know, we haven't played a mug team there, and it's sort of like a local derby with us. It seems to be with them all the time. We had the first couple of chances, which I was disappointed we didn't get in, but there you go. They then scored with a little bit of a melee in the penalty area. But after that, I thought we defended really, really well, because they got some players that are quite clever on the ball. No one must underestimate the opposition in this league. And they couldn't underestimate us today either, because we showed everything, that commitment. We won nearly every header. You know, the lad got sent off because we got there first. We were getting to things first and second, and 4 quality goals from 4 different players. So really pleased with their commitment today, and the fans were brilliant. You know, you wouldn't have, you wouldn't have thought we'd have had so many fans in the crowd today. But I know what Torquay fans are like. That's why I came here in the first place. That when chips are down, they do rally behind their team, and you know, obviously it can't go on forever, because you can't keep rallying around your team forever. But that was a great performance by our football club on and off the field today. So very proud to be a part of that game. So I thought it was a great game as well. You know, it was all action. It was sort of both ends. Good defending, good attacks, a lot of quality. That's what I think about the game. Sure. In short.
In short, indeed. And I mean, the chips were down, but real character showed, because, again, you got that kick in the teeth early on, didn't you?
Yeah, we had to show character there, because, again, as a club. And as soon as we were kicking off, the supporters started singing Yellow Army and their motivation songs, and that picked the players up straight away. And it was good that we got our slice of luck. That Asa says it was going in anyway, but we haven't had that, and we haven't had that for months. So we got that. The lad, you know, it was always going to be a game where you had to be aware that there was going to be a lot of tackles being put in. It was important that we didn't get any red or yellow cards, and you know, the lad was on a yellow, and obviously got sucked into a header. Ben Whitfield got there first, as we was doing all game, and then it's a foul, and if it's a second yellow, the lad's got to go off. And they give it a go. They kept 3 up front, didn't they? And we had to defend that, but we did. And I thought our centre halves today, I know they take a little bit of stick, but I thought they played really well today, and they've got something in them, but they're young and they're still learning the game, and we have to remember that as well.
When you got the youngsters, how important is it for somebody like Asa Hall? It was a real captain's performance to Asa today.
It was a great performance, and he played 15 minutes, 20 minutes longer than really medically we were allowed. But we kept, you know, ignoring the medical team and not even looking at him. He needed to stay out there. And then when Asa said, Gaffer, I think that's me, you know, because if he carries on with the injury he's got and he gets fatigued, then that will go again, and we don't want him losing him. It was the same with Ben Whitfield, who took a real knock to the head and he was getting a headache. The boy Aaron Nemain, who done fantastic today, because he's not played that much in English football sort of thing, and he was fantastic today, but he's only had 1.5 games in like 12 months or something. Do you know what I mean? It's like ridiculous. So obviously he'd made a couple of runs. I thought, I don't want him pulling a hamstring, so it was just about ready to bring him off. It's funny, innit, our managers, you have to, you know, make decisions not in hindsight. You have to make decisions at the time, and I'm thinking, if I've made 3 subs and took my 3 best players off, and then we draw or they get a goal, I'm going to take some stick here. But I had to make those decisions for the right reasons.
And it is very difficult, 5 games in 15 days. You've got to be mindful that you've not got a huge squad at the best of times, have you?
No, and we lost a few, you know, from Thursday's game again. Ben Winter's out for a little while, Kalala's out, McDonald, and one other. Who's the other one?
Matt Buse.
Matt Buse, you know, which, you know, Buse is amiss because of the energy sort of thing. But anyway, while we've got 15, 16, then we'll keep it going and look forward to when our injury luck changes. But that was a big performance for our football club today, and I'll say again, I thought it was a great game.
Lucas Kovland looked like he might have picked up a knock, obviously bearing in mind the Sean situation. Is that a concern?
No, not a concern at all. He's fine. He's happy as he needs to be. Yeah, there's no injury now.
Excellent. The great thing about that Christmas fixture against Yeovil is that the chance of revenge comes around very quickly now, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does. We were really disappointed with ourselves. That first 15 minutes was a terrible feeling for all of us. But it does give us a great chance to, with our crowd, if they do the same, like Yeovil's crowd did for them, then it just shows you how much support and a partisan crowd can lift the players. And I think the Torquay fans know that, and they did that today, and we appreciate it. And we're going to need it again on Wednesday, is it?
Yeah, Wednesday.
We're going to need it again on Wednesday because, it'd be lovely to, nick the 3 points back off Yeovil.
Because we really saw the real Torquay United side today.
Yeah, we did, and we haven't seen it for a little while, but we did. And Rory came in, and he was the epitome of what we wanted to do today. That was the work rate, the running, and we got some ability. But I thought the centre halves won the day. They got some big lads, Woking, and we had to compete with them, and I thought we did that. And our midfield works hard. I thought Connor had a great game as well, along with all the others. So listen, you can't pick anyone out, can you? They all earned their stripes today, and I just said I was, proud of them for their energy and their performance. I'm pleased Lloydie was part of it and felt part of it because he's a good footballer. But unfortunately at Yeovil we gave a couple of goals away where he's trying to pass, and Yeovil were athletic enough and good enough to nick it off us a couple of times. So he hasn't had a good couple of days probably, but at least now he's part of a winning group. So I'm pleased for that. So when you add up all the positives, there was quite a few today, and I'm really pleased that's happened.
Who'd be a football manager, Gary?
Well, on days like today, me. And you try very hard to do the right things by the football club. You're a custodian of the position, of course, and I get more disappointed when our team doesn't perform, not necessarily for me, because I've had that before, but although I do get disappointed, but for the people that are working hard, whether it be in the offices or in the stands, they pay their good, well-earned money, don't they, to come and support us and that, and they've kept with us. It was a good crowd. It looked today, and they certainly were. Yeah, 2-9, yeah. Brilliant. So when you get that, then that's always a good time to be a manager. Today's game, I'll go home and I wish I had more time to enjoy it, really. But my missus would be happier when I get home. She still tells me she loves me. She says, "I love you, but what happened again today when we keep losing?" So this one's for her as well because she has to take the brunt of me being miserable for a little while. But anyway, sorry, I'll go. I'll talk too much when we've won.